Anthony, man, thanks for coming on the podcast. Thanks for taking the time out.
Yeah, man. Stoked to do this with you guys and talk about freestyle motocross. That's what FMX stands for, and just kind of, inside look of what it's like.
Yeah. So for everyone listening that doesn't know, tell us what exactly freestyle motocross is and then how you got into it.
Yeah, so freestyle motocross, it's basically just jumping your bike through the air, dirt bike that is, and just doing all kinds of tricks. I mean, if you can think about doing it, taking your hands off, putting your feet over the handlebars, going upside down, that's what freestyle motocross is. And we like to hit big jumps. So basically, the bigger you go, the better it is too.
Yeah. How, from a young age, did you get into that? Is it something that family has done and just lived on a farm and dad says, here's a dirt bike and go knock yourself out?
Yeah, basically I just always loved riding my bicycle. I always had a passion for life behind bars as a young kid. being on two wheels and flying through the air. And I remember one time there was a neighbor kid that rode his dirt bike by, and I was like, man, that's the coolest thing ever. I have to have one of those. So I just begged my mom for a couple years, and finally I got one at the age of 11 for Christmas. And the rest is history. I just loved it, and with a little bit more power behind me, I could catch a little more airtime.
Yeah, sick of pedaling, right?
Exactly.
You don't want to pedal anymore.
Yeah, that's too much work.
Yeah. Blake, how'd you guys meet?
I actually met you at a show in Coffeyville, Kansas. So that was
Man.
and you were on two-stroke, and that was probably in 2011. You think?
Yeah, I think it was 2011 or 2012 when I met Blake. As you said, Coffeyville, Kansas. I was just breaking into the freestyle motocross scene.
I was filming a documentary for freestyle motocross. That's why I was there filming it.
Yeah.
And
you weren't riding?
No.
I was definitely a pretty sketchy rider at the time. So, like I said, I was just breaking into the freestyle motocross scene.
Yeah. So you get that first bike for Christmas at 11, and then you just start entering local events and regional stuff, and then I guess it just grows from there.
Yeah, I grew up, we didn't really have much money. It was just my mom raising 3 kids. And so basically just even get me my first dirt bike was a struggle. So that's why it took so long. And, once I got my bikes, we started trading them up and finding deals like that. But we just had these local hills next to my house. We called them the Hogbacks. It was just right there in Canon City, Colorado. And I would just ride through the alleyways every day after school. It was only 3 or 4 blocks away, and I'd go there after school and ride till dark.
Duh.
So
it's kind of a getaway, isn't it? And I guess growing up, is this kind of late 90s, kind of that time? No time spending on social media or hanging out playing Call of Duty. Riding your bike was all you wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've always been an outside kid. Never really played video games much. Just outside doing something. Definitely. Kind of the getaway, because it's not a poor man's sport. It costs a lot of money to do this, but as a kid you don't really know any different. It's just you and your dirt bike, and that's really that all matters, and you don't know any different.